Hi, I'm Dr. Yeliz Eseryel, and I would like to introduce you to the Information Systems Management course. First of all, let me introduce you to myself so that you know what kind of person you're taking the course from. In addition to my academic background, I have industry experience specifically in IT consulting and project management areas, and teaching experience in a variety of countries in executive and master's and undergrad formats. So what I would like to do, both in executive classes but also in this class, is to bring in stories, anecdotes, and learnings from my industry experience into the classroom setting. I hope you will enjoy that. I also teach this course with two of my colleagues, Egon and Laura, and you will also interact with them as part of this course. In this course, we're going to focus on the information system as a combination of a social and a technical system, as I described in the first class. So the course objectives are not only to learn about information systems, but also about the strategic aspects of the information systems. You will also gain hands-on experience on business process reengineering and project management, and in making decisions, strategic decisions about information technology. You will gain this experience by doing cases and participating in the tutorials. Well, you are the generation of digital natives, so even if you don't think your career path will cross through information systems, it actually will. So regardless of what career path you will choose, you will have to make decisions about information systems that your group is going to use as you go up in the hierarchy and get into the management and directorial positions. So we would like to prepare you for that. We hope that you will come to the classes and enjoy learning about information systems. Here's an outline of our course program. It starts from company strategy and how it informs information systems strategy. And then we talk about the 4 components of information systems that we have talked about in the first class. The course plan for the course is in your course program, which is on Nestor under Course Information Settings. I would really recommend you to go through the course plan and especially make a note of the dates that are important for you. I made a note of the tutorials that you have to attend. Each of you will have to attend 3 tutorials and submit all 3 cases and present only one of those cases. In addition, I would like you to make a note of additional dates we posted there for making sure that you submit the cases online, but we also scheduled some time, some office hours for you to come and ask questions about the cases if you have any problems with the cases. There are 3 case assignments. The first one is called Zara, IT in Fast Fashion. This is about strategic decisions about information technology. The second case is called ATEC PC Project Management Office. So it's about making decisions on managing multiple projects and dealing with an office, forming an office. And the third case will be about business process reengineering. So you will design business processes and reengineer them. And you will also do a simulation as part of this. Our course book is Strategic Management of Information Systems, the 5th edition. In this slide, I show you the differences of this edition from the previous edition in case you have bought the previous version of the book. Please compare books if you have another edition of the book. And if you can't borrow a book from your colleagues, then you feel free to come by my office to borrow my copy to compare it. The case studies you can get, you can download from the website, and there's a fee for it. So in the assignments section, you have a folder for each assignment, and there you can see the questions on the assignment as well as how to get the how to buy the case. The buying the case requires a credit card, if you don't have a credit card, please feel free to ask your friends to buy you one as well and then pay them. And in case you have difficulties with that, I'm happy to help you by buying it through my own personal credit card for you. In addition, I want to mention a little bit about my teaching methods, which might be a little surprising for you, given that you're used to large lecture classes. I like to keep it interactive. So what I try to do is that I cover the highlight of the assigned texts, and I incorporate advanced concepts and material into these texts. So you also learn from the advanced material. And learning by doing is also a good way of learning. That's why we have incorporated 3 case studies for this course. During the interactive sessions, I will ask you questions. I will ask you to come up with examples, and feel free to participate, and it makes it all fun for us, and there's no wrong answer. And if I point at you and ask you a question, you can always say, I don't know about it, and I will move on to the next person. In terms of your grade, your grade has a few major components. So submitting each case gives you about 15% of your grade, and presenting the case also receives a percentage of your grade. Your exam will make up at about 40% of your total grade. In addition, we give you some bonus point options. This is to say that if you want to get the bonus point, you'll have to answer a questionnaire after each case study, and then you will answer another questionnaire before the privacy session about your privacy choices. These questionnaires are for our own research that we use to learn about your preferences so that we can also incorporate changes into the course. Having said that, these are really bonus activities, and therefore they're not an assignment. You may choose not to participate in them. However, the bonus is quite nice, so I wouldn't miss it. It adds about 5% to the exam grade, which already makes up 40% of your grade. So it's a really, really nice bonus to have. About the exam comes from your course book, and your exam will be multiple choice. It will have somewhere between 40 to 60 questions, and the questions will come from the book and the assigned readings on Nestor, the discussions in class, and assignments. I want to warn you that about 20 to 40% of the exam questions may come from the course discussions. Therefore, I do recommend that you come to class, but also take notes on the key things that you learned, key concepts that you learned, and use them when you're studying for the exam. Whom to contact about what? We have a secretary, Iris Nave, and you can contact her to make appointments with the lecturers, with us I mean, and if you have any questions about the team makeup, team challenges. You can contact me for coordination questions that are outside of what you contact Iris for, and because I'm the coordinator of the course. In addition to that, I will answer questions about my own lectures and my own case and tutorials, which are the second case of the course. Ehon will answer questions about his own 2 lectures and his own case, which is the first case. And Laura will answer questions about her own lecture on business process reengineering and on the last case. And if you are planning to miss the class, or if you couldn't make the class, you can get in touch with your teammates and let them know that you won't be coming in case they're planning to meet after the course, and also ask for their class notes to take notes for you. The practicals. Enrollment to the practicals practicals are done through the Nestor site. On Nestor, under course information, you will find a sheet for practicals that shows which hour you will participate in the practical. So, for example, if you picked Team 1.1, that is between hours 9 and 10 a.m. So that means you will join 3 practicals that are between 9 and 10 each time, and they are always on Thursday. And you will present on the orange column shows which teams present on which tutorials. So if you're on Team 1.1, you're actually highlighted, your team is highlighted in orange in the first practical, so you will present in the first case, and you will please attend also tutorial 2 and 3 to listen to your other colleagues present, and also to learn the answers, of course, of the case studies. If you are, for any reason, dropping the course, or you can't make you've decided not to take the course, please do let Iris know that you're doing that, as well as letting your team members know, so that your team members are not scrambling around to look for you. Well, this is the end of my presentation. I wish you a wonderful semester.